Meet my brother Kenny. I couldn't ask for a better hunting partner than Kenny. Kenny has been my hunting partner since I was able to drive us to the woods. He is a game spotting machine and usually outspots me 2 to 1 on every hunt. He's an incredible asset on a hunt, not only for his ability to spot game, but also his ability to stay positive, butcher animals, and help with pack outs. I'm pretty sure he's packed out more animals for me than I have for him. He never complains and is always in good spirits. He helps keep me motivated when the hunting gets hard. Kenny hunts just as hard to help me fill my tag as he does to fill his own. Kenny is an incredible brother, father, and husband, and I just love sharing hunts with him. This hunt was no different, and I was excited to have Kenny in camp this year. Got in late last night packing out that buck, got it all hanging in the camp here. Super excited about that. Feels good to have meat hanging in camp. Still have the elk tag to fill, so I need to repack my backpack, all the stuff I used on that deer, so I need new game bags, touch up my knife, get all resituated, and then we're gonna go out this afternoon, see if we can't find some elk. Gonna try a little different area. Haven't been seeing elk in the area we've been deer hunting, so on to another drainage. It's always relieving for me to get a tag field. I love having the meat in the freezer at home. It's always my #1 goal when I go hunting is to fill the freezer. I don't really care what I fill it with as long as it's quality wild game meat. I'm by far more of a meat hunter than a horn hunter. Hopefully we'll find something this evening, or still got quite a bit of time to hunt, so hopefully we'll fill some more tags and be able to bring some more meat home. Kenny took his family for a drive to check out some different country. I happened to be hunting close to where Kenny was that evening. I let him know that I was close to where he was just in case he was successful. Just got a message from Kenny. Says he's got a bull down. I'm gonna try and get over there and help him and get her cut up and hopefully do one trip out. We'll see. Well, so from the road, 1 p.m., I saw a bedded cow under a tree right up here, and I didn't see anything else, but cows are legal, so then I went around to keep them from seeing me. I couldn't come straight up or she would have seen me for sure, and I knew coming over this peak here would be like a 500-yard shot, so I wanted to come up this one. So I came up this one, and I thought that she was gone because I couldn't see her. I could see right where I knew it was the tree. I knew right where she was bedded. I couldn't see her. And then, so I'm looking around, and then I see her ear sticking out behind the tree. I'm like, okay, she's still there. So I'm like, I was just kind of surprised I didn't scare her because she's 250 yards away. The snow's crunchy, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to get all set up. I'm going to blow my cow call, and she'll get up, and then I'll shoot her. So I got all set up, blew my cow call, blew it, nothing. And then like later she gets up and I'm like, okay, you know, and I get all settled in, and then she like lays back down. And this whole time I never saw her head because I could see an ear sticking out, I could see her butt sticking out, but I never, like, you can't shoot a spike. So I'm like, this thing's all alone, so it probably is a spike. So I need to be careful. I need to get a good look at its head. So I moved down. Finally, she like swings her head around to like, you know, scratch herself or something. And I'm like, oh, it's a cow. Okay. So I can, you know, I can shoot. I see her shoulder. Maybe I should just shoot now. And then all of a sudden, like switched angles just a little bit. Because I'm like, okay, it's a confirmed cow. If I just switch, you know, come over just a little bit, I'll have a good shot at her shoulder and I'll just shoot her. So while I'm moving over, this other elk stands up and I'm like, oh, it's a bull. So I look at it and I'm like, it's got brow tines. And it's nervous, so it kind of walks up and around, and then I'm like, I could shoot the cow. And I like got greedy and I was like, I kind of want the bull though. And he's like just walking around right up above her. So I look for the bull and then I'm like, I should probably just shoot the cow, but I really want to shoot the bull. So I like go back up and he circles around. He's nervous, but he circles around and he's like right behind this tree. Oh, that's like right in front of me, you know, like, cause I'm prone, I'm watching, and he goes behind this tree that's like 20 yards in front of me. So I pick everything up and move to the other side of the tree, and
he's facing me. So I get in, get settled in, thought about a frontal shot, and then he gets nervous and goes to leave. And so he's like walking. So I shoot, and so I crank another shell, and while he's running down the hill, I shoot 2 more times as he's running down the hill. And I know I hit him at least twice, but I don't know which shots are which and stuff. But I was nervous because it's like I was shooting at him running and walking at 250 yards. You know, he was definitely like taking a step when I squeezed off the first shot. So tracking him, I like didn't see blood for a while, and I'm like, well, crap. And then I see blood, and it's like kind of looks like guts, and I'm like, shoot, you know. But then I keep walking, and there's just blood splattered everywhere, and I keep coming, and then there he is laying down. So.
Nice work.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, my first Montana tag that I've ever notched. So
Nice.
a little 4x5.
Nice. We got to work breaking Kenny's bull down and packed the first load out that night. I was super happy to see him punch his tag and was grateful for the chance to help him with the pack out.
What are we doing this morning, Kenny? Well, we got 2 more quarters to pack out for my bull from yesterday. We showed up at first light. It's 14 degrees. We're kind of staying in the warm truck and trying to glass in the road before we charge up the hill. Haven't seen a thing.
All right, Kenny's got front quarter. I've got the other hind quarter. And he's got to grab his antlers.
His big fat head.
And then we'll head back to the truck.
Easy mile pack out.
Packing Kenny's elk out. How's that feel?
Good. The right shoulder is getting a little sore. It was an easy mile pack out.
Not too bad. It's a good feeling to have all the meat back at the truck. Go back to camp. We got Kenny's bull, my deer. Starting to look like a meat locker. Kenny and I headed up to an area that we had seen some deer on previous hunts. We set out before dark and made it to the area we wanted to be in by daylight. As usual, Kenny immediately spotted some does, and we watched them feed into the trees so we wouldn't spook them. After the does moved off, we crested the ridge and spotted some deer in the drainage below us. We planned our stalk and finally made it into range. He's down. He's up again. Oh, he's up. Kenny's first shot was a little high, and we weren't able to get a follow-up shot before the deer made it to the trees. A short tracking job and a follow-up shot anchored the buck. We were elated to have filled another tag.
Man,
Get up there.
it's so big. Oh, nice. Oh. Little 4x2. Oh, 5x2. Look, it's better than I got.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool buck. He's just a stud, body-wise.
All right, now we got to get him back to camp.
Yeah, he is on the steepest hill I think I could find. Yeah, I feel like this guy could just end up in the river if we just give him another little push. I'm stoked, man. I got a bull and a buck. So it's definitely worth coming to Montana. It's beautiful country, beautiful animals, good times with friends and family. Mule deer are just such like studs. And they're just got a neck on them. Yeah, it was cool watching them posture, chasing does. A good hunt.
It's not over yet.
Well, for me it is. Now I'm video man.
What do you have to say for yourself?
That wasn't a bad hike out. Pack out.
No, that was 27 vertical miles. After packing out the buck, we spent the evening reminiscing in the tent. This trip was turning out to be an amazing hunt. With that, we have filled 3 out of our 4 tags. Tyler still has an elk tag left to be punched. Stay tuned to the next episode to see if he can get it done. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Subscribe for more and enjoy your next adventure.